Welcome everyone to my channel, and here I presented a short conclusion of book A Brief History of Time written by Stephen Hawking. Its introduction was made by Carl Sagan, and this presentation was prepared by me, Ashish Acharya. Let us see the cover design of this book, A Brief History of Time, that is both front and back side. Seems so good, from Big Bang to black holes, and here is clearly written that this book marries a child's wonder to a genius intellect. We journey into Hawking's universe while marveling at his mind, and its introduction was made by Carl Sagan. Let's see the major salient features of this book. Broad comprehensive matters for the cosmological study, lucid language, applicable, clear context, scientific proofs included. Before you begin, A Brief History of Time is a book written by Stephen Hawking. This book includes a collection of broad and comprehensive matters for the cosmological study. Description of space-time from Big Bang to Big Crunch in an influential way by the man himself is like a shaft of light passing through a path of half-truths and misrepresentation. Wow, what a line! Let us know the major important terminologies used in the book, because many learners may be confused while marveling at the words in the book. So Big Bang means its singularity at the beginning of the universe. Big Crunch its singularity at the end of the universe. Geodesic means the shortest path between any two paths. Elementary particle, a particle that cannot be subdivided, is called an elementary particle. Neutrino means an extremely light matter particle that is affected only by the weak force and gravity. Photon is just quantum light. Positron means positively charged antiparticle, and radioactivity, we know it's common spontaneous breakdown of one type of atomic nucleus into another. Okay, major topics in this book from the origin of universe 1, space and time, the expanding universe, the uncertainty principle, elementary particles and forces of nature of black holes, and so black, the origin and fate of the universe, the era of time, and the unification of physics. So these are the major topics. Now let us conclude this book into a short piece, or my conclusion begins from here. This is a big picture of universe. We know universe vast collection of many galaxies, the totality of known or supposed objects throughout the space, and there are many galaxies in the universe. Among them, our home galaxy is Milky Way galaxy. Let us see this the clear image of Milky Way galaxy you are. We live in such a galaxy that is some 100,000 years across and is slowly rotating. It consists of many solar systems along with sun, planet, stars, meteors, etc. And our neighboring galaxy is called Magellanic Clouds. Our solar system, this is the picture of our solar system taken from Wikipedia. Now let us see this. Solar system is a huge family of the sun comprising of stars, planets, satellites, meteors, asteroids, etc. There are previous assumptions about the system of universe. Previously it has believed that Earth is at the center and other heavenly bodies revolve around the Earth. So center was called geocentric model. So now let's see the next one. Later, Nicolaus Copernicus of Polish Press proposed in 1540 AD that the Sun was at the center and other planets, including Earth, revolved around the Sun. In 1687 AD, when Newton published his Principia Mathematica Naturalis Causae, then only this model came into existence, known as heliocentric model. Now let's talk about the black holes, which this book mainly is about. While studying, we may have a conclusion, what may be the black holes? So I was also in dilemma before studying this book, but this book made me clear. So before it, let's know about a star. Star is a large spherical crystal body consisting of mass of gas that is hot enough to produce nuclear fusion and thus produce radiant energy. Fact, Sirius is the brightest star in the night sky. What is singularity point? There is such a point in the universe where the general theory of relativity itself breaks down. Such a point is called singularity. Einstein's general theory of relativity in terms of the curvature of a four-dimensional space-time, which is the main feature of this book. Let's see. These are the pictures of black holes taken from Wikipedia. So the term black hole was coined by American scientist John Wheeler in 1969 AD. A region of space-time where the gravity is so strong that even light cannot escape is termed as black hole, and there is gravitational collapse of a star to form a black hole. Event horizon. The boundary of the black hole is termed as event horizon. It can be defined as a one-way membrane or a boundary of the region of space from which it is not possible to escape. On various astronomers can fall into the black hole through the event horizon, but nothing can ever get out of the black hole through the event horizon. It is because anything or anyone who falls through the event horizon will soon reach the region of infinite density and end of time. Do black holes rotate? It was found that black holes rotate at a constant rate. If the rotation is zero, black hole is perfectly round, while if the rotation is non-zero, then the black hole's bulges outward near its equator. This is the main fact which I found in the book. And fact is that stars in the galaxy that are too near the black hole will be torn apart by the difference in the gravitational force on their near and far sides. Their remnants will fall into the black hole. There are some evidences which proves that there is a much larger black hole with a mass of 100,000 times than that of the Sun at the center of our galaxy. Cygnus X1 is a star which is thought to consist of a black hole. See, this is the point where the black hole is thought to be considered. Now let's talk about the collisions and merging process. If black holes collided and merged together to form a single black hole, then the area of the event horizon of the final black hole will be greater than the sum of the area of the event horizons of the individual black holes. The gravitational force inside a black hole is so strong that even a real particle can have negative energy. There a flow of negative energy into the black hole, therefore reduces its mass. Fact: black holes are emitting X-rays and gamma rays, but with much shorter wavelengths. See, these are the pictures of black holes. Now let's talk about the arrow of time. Basically, or before we talk about the arrow of time, one has to abandon the idea that there was a unique absolute time. Basically, three times of time are fundamentally the description about three types of arrow of time is given in this book. They are thermodynamic arrow of time, psychological arrow of time, and the cosmological arrow of time. Definitions: entropy, it is a physical quantity which measures the degree of disorder of a system. Now let's talk about thermodynamic arrow of time. It's the arrow of time in which disorder or entropy of a system increases. Psychological arrow of time is the arrow of time in which we remember the past but not the future, whereas cosmological arrow of time is the arrow of time in which universe is expanding rather than contracting. Grand unification theory of physics is also most important theory. The theory states that the electromagnetic strong and weak force become indistinguishable from each other. So when you combine quantum mechanics with general relativity, there seems to be a new possibility that did not arise before, that space and time together might form a finite four-dimensional space without singularities or boundaries like the surface of the earth, but with more dimensions. Here special prominence is given to the laws that govern gravity, because it is the gravity that shapes the large-scale structure of the universe, even though it is the weakest of the four categories of the forces. So there are some influential persons who contributed in the field of science, which are found influential: Galileo Galilei, Albert Einstein, and Sir Isaac Newton. This is the most interesting thing I found here. When Einstein's theories came under attack, and even a book was published, 100 authors against Einstein. Saying this, Einstein had quoted at a time, "If I were wrong, one would have been enough." Wow. What a line he quoted. Einstein was even offered for the presidency of Israel, but he declined and quoted, "Equations are more important to me because politics is something for the present, but an equation is something for eternity. Now, short biography about Stephen Hawking, the writer of this book and a grand scientist who was born in Oxford in 1942, studied physics at Oxford University, later graduated from Cambridge University. At the age of 20, he was diagnosed of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, motor neuron disease. Uh, Now let's talk about the things that can be improved. Although I am not going to criticize, there is a universal fact that nothing is perfect. It must be clear that it is not my criticism to ask the best article of a great scientist. As per the script mentioned in the preface, that means constructive suggestions from readers are warmly welcome. I am giving my own overview. Basic vocabulary session at the end of the book must be kept, so a description about the theories for basic readers in these topics, clear pictorial representations. Okay, this much. So thanks for listening to all my presentation like this, and hope in coming days I'll bring new presentation regarding new books. Thank you so much, and please like, comment and subscribe as a radio update if you like the video. Thank you.